On this week's show, we plug a cartridge into a PC, shoot a couple of casino hostesses to death, find some more rare magazines and Nintendo chocolate, and this might not be the game you think it is.
Oh, hello, it's me! It's Jace X Retrogames! How are you? Happy Friday! Another Friday already. These weeks, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I mean, if you're a similar age to me, I'm sure you are having the same problem. The weeks are whizzing past. I mean, Easter only seems like 3 days ago. Christmas seems like 2 weeks ago. What's going on? This is the fastest year of my life, and they say it's going to get worse. When I get to my 70s, it's going to be so... I won't even know. 1 year will be like a week. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it because this is painful. Whether it's because we're so busy. We are such busy people. I don't get as much time to play games or do nice... I'm always working. I miss those days. Getting from school. What do you get in? Like, 3:30 if you run home. You've got 3:30, 4:45 maybe. 4 o'clock anyway. You've grabbed some crisps out the cupboard. You're straight upstairs. On your Spectrum, on your Commodore. Loading some tapes. Yeah, it gets to like 20 past 4. A gamer's finally loaded. Yeah! And then what did you have? Your mum would call you for tea, what, 6:30? 6:30, maybe some of you 7. So that was like a good solid 2 hours before. And then you probably got sucked into the TV, watching all the sitcoms like Rising Damp, and like I used to, like, oh, the sitcoms are on. Never the Twain, all that stuff. But then it got to about 9 o'clock and you'd say, hey, night mum, night dad. And you go upstairs and you quickly, load more games, play more games. They can't hear me. They don't care. They don't understand computer games like I do. Yeah, and then you had weekends where you had pretty much the whole weekend just to play games. Who cares about homework? We'll just make it up. We'll just pretend that we didn't do it. We'll pretend that we didn't do it. What are you on about, Jace? Are you going to get on with the show or what? All right then. Every week I show you a load of interesting video games. And this is another one of those weeks. So what is on the table?
What's on the table?
You want to see something rare? What about this? Okay, now what the hell is that, Jace? That's a massive box. It looks like something for the X68000, which we have covered a few times on the show. But no, if you look, you will see it's got a Sega logo. And that is because it's for the Terra Drive. Yes, Sega's super rare PC computer. Only ever came out in Japan. I'm never going to find one to play this on.
Retro Facts.
Keen to expand beyond its console roots, in 1991 Sega released the IBM PC-compatible Terra Drive. Promising the best of both worlds, this underpowered Windows 3.1 computer includes standard Mega Drive controller ports and a cartridge slot. Annoyingly, switching between PC and Mega Drive modes halves the resolution of the screen. And while only a handful of specific Terra Drive games were released, the computer is also compatible with NEC's PCFX console software. With the Mark III Terra Drive featuring 2.5 megabytes of RAM and a 30 megabyte hard drive, costing around £1,300 in 1992, it was little surprise that the computer failed to get launched outside of Japan. However, that didn't stop our old friend Alan Sugar getting hold of it.
I've had enough of you, Jace, you're fired.
And bringing the concept to the UK as the Amstrad Mega PC.
You get stuck into your favourite Sega games on your Amstrad Mega PC, speakers blasting out in Sega stereo and...
Sorry, son, I need to use the PC. I've got work to do.
So he uses a 386SX computer running at 25 megahertz for word processing, database, spreadsheets.
Unsurprisingly, it also sold in tiny numbers.
The new Amstrad Mega PC, just £999.99. Brilliant for business, mega for games.
Puzzle construction for the Terra Drive. It's like Mega Drive, but it's Terra Drive. Look at the logo. It's only got one R. Feels like it should have two. There's the spine. Look at that. And there's the back of the box. What the heck is this thing? Well, it's a puzzle game. Let's open it. Oh, it's got a strange little weird seal. I think I'll just push it in though. Yeah, pull it open. And there we have what we got. We've got a nice big glossy manual. And here, this is something you will not have seen. I don't think so. Even the most ardent Sega collectors may not have seen this before. Sega branded floppy disks. 3.5-inch floppy disk branded by Sega. There's 2 discs and there they are. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, isn't it? Crazy to think there are PC games by Sega. Oh,
there he is then, our old mate Sonic, and this is it, puzzle construction. It is a 2-player version of Columns. Sorry about that. Well, yeah, Columns. Dr. Mario. It's one of those games. They've got some token Sonic graphics. It's weak. It's much worse than the Mega Drive games on the same machine. A terrible Sega game, I think we'll agree.
and I've got a feeling, however ardent a Sega fan you are, you're not really going to want to buy this.
Hey, I'll have some of that.
Now, this is something by Atari. This is the Atari Power Pad. And you're thinking, oh, that looks like a Jaguar pad. And it does, doesn't it? It looks like a Jaguar pad. But it's much rarer than a Jaguar pad and slightly weirder. Let me just open it up. What? What colour's that? What colour is that? That's right. A Jaguar pad in a light grey with blue buttons. That looks fabulous. And it's absolutely in immaculate condition. You've got an embossed Atari there at the top. What the heck is that, Jace? Well, I'll show you the jack. It's a very similar jack. It is the same jack as the Jaguar. And I'll show you the back. But this strange joypad was actually released for the Atari Falcon computer. They thought the Atari Falcon was going to be a massive games machine.
The Falcon has two sets of joystick sockets, two underneath like the Atari ST, and these two at the side for the power pads.
It is very cool. I mean, if you want two controllers for your Jaguar, you want one normal standard one with the red buttons, and you want one of these, don't you? It just looks beautiful. What an amazing thing. Just goes to show, never judge a joypad by its colour.
What's on the table?
Now, this is a perpetual license. There's always someone trying to pick up the Godfather license. And it happened in the 16-bit era, it happened in the PlayStation era. A bit dusty, this. Clean your stuff, Jason, a bit dusty. The Godfather, yes, in a big box. I think this is for the Amiga. Let's have a look at the back. Yeah, it's upside down. And there we have it. Beautiful imagery. It looks gorgeous. It does look gorgeous. 16-bit graphics pushed to the max. What you got inside? You've got a big wodge of discs. Now that is officially a wodge. There's that 7. And then we've got a brochure. Was it a brochure? Was that please don't copy our stuff? And there we have the what is that? What is that? That is like some. You can get. It's advertising the films. It's advertising the films in a box set. There we've got a photo. What the heck is that? A photographic history of the movies. Oh wow, that is a nice little insert, isn't it? Glossy. We've got like the Corleone family tree. Beautiful. I haven't seen the Godfather films for years. Have you? I loved them, but I can never get around to watching them again. I just think, oh, it's a bit of an ep. So I haven't really got 17 hours to waste. We've got fold-out instructions, and then we've got a key. We've got a key disc. A spinner code wheel. I think it is a code wheel. Let's check out what the Godfather is like for the Commodore Amiga.
Now, I've seriously been looking forward to checking this game out, and I have not been disappointed. Starts with this groovy intro, some moody music. Yes, the game starts in the 1940s, just like the original movie trilogy do, and you play through each decade. Now, this is the game, and wow, isn't that beautiful? I'm all for 16-bit graphics, and that is a gorgeous looking game. It's not just me, is it? And rather than some dry old adventure game, point and click, it's a proper shooter. It's like Final Fight with guns, but set in old-time New York. Yeah, this guy's trying to punch me. I'm just going to shoot him. Shoot him. I like the little details, like the cars in the foreground shooting at you, the people jumping out the windows. Now, between the scrolling sections are bits like this. Classic first-person sight shooting. Again, beautiful graphics. Shooting some ladies in the casino. It does seem a bit cruel. And check this out. We're now in the 1950s and we're in Vegas. Why is that guy just reading the newspaper? I'm a madman. I'm shooting people on the street. He's just reading his paper. He don't care. And yeah, I'm going to shoot the lady. I'm going to shoot that lady. Oh, maybe not. Step up a little bit. Yeah, she's dead. Look at the cars. Look at it's so bright and cheerful. I love the look of this game. And now, if you're thinking, why did you shoot the lady? It's because the ladies shoot back at you. They are the baddies. There is a tonal change in colours as we move to the 1960s. That washed out, little Havana kind of style. I don't know what the guy in the chair is doing. Stop it, mate, you'll go blind. Now, I love this marina scene. We're now in the 1980s. You can kind of tell by the outfits. The ladies pushing their prams. They don't care there's a gunfight going on. Neither do the police. Of course, they're all on the take. Once you reach the destination, you end up shooting on the yacht. Look at these fantastic 1980s style henchmen. Yes, mauve suits were all the rage with mafia bosses. Now things get nasty. Why? Why? That is really quite shocking, isn't it? An innocent lady there just shot to death on the settee. Now we get into the main boss battle. Yeah, now this is amazing. That is a helicopter. We are shooting it through the windows, and people are still sitting around having their dinner, having a drink and enjoying their conversations as we're trying to take out a helicopter through the conservatory windows. Yeah, it's got a ring of Neo Geo about it. The style of the graphics. It's the shading and the solidity of the graphics. We've taken out one of the shooters and we destroyed the helicopter. A rare Amiga game that's actually fun to play.
And now remember.
So do you remember that Spectrum magazine, Mr. Software? No, nor do I. Mr. Software magazine. Very thin. September 1985. This is volume 1, issue 3. And we've got Pie in the Sky Mania. Look, it's very strange. Seems to be based in High Wycombe. We've got some reviews. There's some reviews. There's Highway Encounter. It's all black and white inside. Match fishing, red arrows, Nodes of Yesod. What did they say about that? Nodes of Yesod is a well thought out game. And probably the best arcade adventure we have played for some time. Well, I agree with that. The graphics are superbly animated and colour is well used in all respects. I'm agreeing. The game is quite difficult and very addictive, and the edible rock feature allows new caverns to be discovered nearly every game. There's no overall score. Hyper Sports there, Exploding Fist. I mean, you know, it's a little review magazine. It's a thin. It's got a touch of the pamphlets about it. There's some adverts in there, adverts for games. Yeah, it seems to be all. It just seems to be all reviews. That's not the only issue. There's another one. Got this volume 1, issue 4. It's the next issue. It's got Starquake, but it's very thin. It's a very thin little pamphlet magazine. Another relic of a bygone age.
I went to CEX and I bought a game. Xbox 360. I didn't like it, but I played it all the same. On my TV, I streamed a video pretending that it wasn't that bad. Now I'm famous all over YouTube.
Commodore 64! Never gets old. Amazon Warrior. It's on the New Generation label. Now, New Generation software came from J.K. Grave and the ZX81, Spectrum. Spectrum was their main thing. It seems a bit cruel that they released some sneaky Commodore 64 games that never came out on the Spectrum. And this is one, Amazon Warrior. And I like the look of it. Look at it. Amazon Warrior. Wow. It's pretty beautiful. Let's open it up and look at that. What are you thinking? Definitely worth a play, isn't it?
Hang on a minute. This looks a bit familiar. Amazon Warrior. What's that in the background? This is uncanny. This is uncanny. This is almost the same as one of my all-time favourite games. Yes, Jeff Sumner seems to have made a homage to Paul Norman's Forbidden Forest. Even the way the tempo changes from the title screen is the same. Instead of arrows, we have a blowpipe. These snakes are coming down from the sky. If you don't know Forbidden Forest, check this. The music's a bit more creepy. Okay, we've got arrows and it's big spiders, but these games are incredibly similar. I've got to say, this is much better than the other game. So, as you complete each level on Forbidden Forest, you do a bit of a dance. A little celebration. Here is Amazon Warrior's take on that. Frozen to the spot during the victory tune. Here's the Forbidden Forest version. A seminal moment for me in the history of video games, but that's not to say Amazon Warrior isn't varied. We've got scorpions, bats in a cave, there are tribes people jumping out of the bushes, and the game's own version of the spiders, which fall from the sky along with giant ice cubes. If Forbidden Forest had never existed, then this would be a great game. As it is, still worth adding to your collection if you're a fan of the original.
What's on the table?
Wow, 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 another micro value, super rare obscurity, Liberator. Liberator, for fans of Blake 7, you'll know that's what their ship was called, the Liberator. I'm showing my age. Liberator, and look at the artwork. You've got a robot getting blasted by this strange, what is that ship? It's like a flying disc chair, blasted. Oh wow, it's a beautiful thing. Arcade action. I will just show you the inlay before we check the game out. There's the manual and there is the disc. Your mission: to search the 5 colonial prison planets and free the Federation, the refugees, who are being held captive by the rebel Altarian stormtroopers and their androids. Let's see what that looks like.
Okay, I'm ready, let's go. Ah, so I am in that spinny chair from the cover. A spinny chair. It's a strange choice, isn't it? Design-wise. Who the hell are these people? Digitised angry Pac-Men. Wow. Okay, it's a shooter. It's a multi-directional shooter, which is also scrolling up the screen all the time. So kind of semi-top-down, semi-isometric. I think I've seen enough. What do you reckon?
Atari Lynx is in the house. We don't get many Atari Lynx games, and this is a rare one. Double Dragon. Now, it's a game we're all familiar with, Double Dragon, but this is a Telegames release. Now, Telegames, strange company. They imported and re-released a lot of games from the US for Intellivision, ColecoVision, but they also put out some of their own stuff, even for Game Boy Advance. They released some very low-rent games. Double Dragon isn't that. But it is an unusual conversion that they released for the Lynx. It is in one of these lovely protective cases. Make sure you don't get a... We can't call it a paper cut, you have to call it a plastic cut, but these things can be lethal. I think in a horror film they're just going to have someone just take someone's neck. Yeah, if I don't, the effects would be good. Anyway, there is absolutely mint condition, Double Dragon for the Atari Lynx. I will get it out. I've got the special grip. This is a special Retrogames grip, because you don't want to fold any cardboard. And there we have the manual and a beautiful cartridge. Fabulous. But what is Double Dragon like on the Atari Lynx?
Move along, not many pixels to see here. You've got to remember the Atari Lynx has rather restricted resolution because it is a handheld console. But yeah, it's perfectly good enough. Now this bit of music, it reminds me of Zelda a bit, doesn't it? Does it you? Yeah, it is a pretty faithful version for a compact... Is that Mr. T? For a compact version of Double Dragon, it's not rubbish, is it? It's pretty fun.
Now, regulars will know about my good friend Genki in Japan, who I visited on the Jason Japan show. Well, he sent us a wonderful box of presents a few months ago, and I've been saving them up to show you on the show. Now, these are mainly confectionery, but they are game related. Like this. What is this? Well, it's made by Bandai Namco, for starters. It's like a barrel with a gift and some sweets in it. I think I haven't opened it. It is Dragon Ball Z related. We say Z. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it for you, and we'll have a look what is inside. Yeah. Oh, it's like the old... Oh, I've broken that. It's not broken the thing inside, it just broke the seal. Okay, it's a little pot. A little pot. What is this? Game related? Yeah, it's game related. Let's open the pot. Oh, I don't know what's in there. Oh. Some green Smarties. Some green Smarties. It's all about the pot. Yeah, okay. Fine. Move on. Now this gift from Japan is based on the Switch game Super Mario Brothers Wonder. You might have played that wacky platformer. Now it's a sealed little unit. And I'm guessing we're going to get a character in here. So I'm going to open it up and let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. There's something inside. It looks like it's chocolate. It looks like it's a chocolate egg. It's a chocolate egg. Well, it seems a waste not to open the chocolate egg. It looks like a Kinder Egg, doesn't it? It's like a Nintendo Kinder Egg. Can you imagine the joy? Yeah, I'm doing this carefully. Let's open it up. It's like a Yoshi egg. There it's quite big. It's quite big. Let's see if I can. Oh, I'm gonna have to bite it. I'm gonna have to bite this open. That's okay. I can do it. And there inside. Oh, it's just like Kinder. It's white on the inside, white chocolate and black. Delicious.
Hey, I'll have some of that.
I've got chocolate all over my table now. Okay, here is the gift inside. Excuse me eating. Oh, what have we got? Well, it's got to be a character, isn't it? Oh! Now, this is a test. I don't know who the hell that is. Who the hell is that? What is it? Hang on, there's bits missing. He's got a stand. Okay, I've now constructed him. I don't know if you have to play the game quite deep to find out who this is. Oh, his leg's fallen off. Find out who this is. But I'll be honest, I have no idea. No idea.
And he calls himself an expert.
Oh, I've eaten another one. And I've got a Princess Peach. I mean, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to eat their way through these eggs to get these little toys. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Absolutely no problem.
Here it comes, it's number one.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a game you have? I'm putting it on my money where my mouth is. Here is a game you have never seen before. This is the only show that inundates you with games you have never seen before. I put money on it. Here we go. Sprung. Sprung. Yes. Have you ever seen the game Sprung by Big Nose Software? That is a rare one. That is ridiculously rare. The quest for the golden pogo stick, Sprung. And there is a guy on a pogo stick, Sprung, Big Nose Software. Let's check the back. It's a lot of writing. It's a lot of writing. All the instructions are on the back. There is no separate manual. It's on disc for Atari computers, Atari 400, 800. There is the disc. I know what you're thinking. Well, I hope you're going to play Sprung.
Now I'm going to start calmly without any sound, because when I put the sound on, you're going to get an instant migraine. Here goes. Well, obviously it is a crazy jumping platform game. I don't know how long I can play this. Gotta get past the laser. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the laser. I'll get in the position and it'll go past me. I know how this works. I've done this. It's a bit Monty Moldis. Yeah. Oh, look, missed it. And then just escape the screen to finish the level. You wait till you see my reward. Yeah!
Yeah! Games! Games! You've had enough of games for 1 week. That's all you're getting. You do not deserve... Back in your bed. You don't deserve any more games this week. You're out. You're done. It's your own fault. You should have listened to your mum. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments and your love. Until next time. Do we like this bit? Do I look like such a lunatic every week? Happy Retrogaming, Retrogamers!
Retrogames says thank you for watching. Retrogames says thank you for watching.
Yeah!
If you enjoyed this crap, why not watch some more? Jason's been making shows just like this for years.